Hello everyone, and welcome back to Blueberry Jams to Kirby Star Allies. I am your host, the Magnificent Sans, and welcome back to our travels through the cosmos. Last episode, we managed to start our space trek, or perhaps in this case, a Star Trek. Why did I say that?
Because you love your brother!
Yes, I do. Anywho, in this episode, we are continuing our quest through the galaxy. And I have Dark Meta Knight with me because apparently, for some freaking reason, having a darker side means he's a separate character in this universe. I feel like if I had a dark side that was named, I don't know, Bitterberry Sands. You watch. Someone is gonna make Bitterberry Sands a thing, and it's just gonna be an evil version of me. God dang it, Paula. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's in the background listening to all this. So yeah, I have started this episode off with a sword apparently, so that should help. Two swordsmen just slicing and dicing our way through things. That'll be useful. Wait. I want to go back to that box. I want the box! Oh gosh darn it, I missed the box. Oh well. I'm just gonna collect stars then. Ugh. Regardless. Now we are in an underwater place. We are swimming through a million things and I picked up a banana. Apparently bananas are good for you. I will take that advice to heart. Okay. Are you freaking kidding me? The battery died? Oh, flip a dip nuts. Ugh. Gonna take a quick pause, folks. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you charge your controllers before you start recording. Seriously, Kaiser, make sure your controllers are charged next time. Sorry. Anywho, back to the level. It seems like we're dealing with some squids, some ninjas, and now we're dealing with a monkey with a hammer who's bonkers. Okay, this is a bonkers thing to be dealing with, so very fitting, really. Also, can this Dark Meta Knight summon swords from the ground? Is that seriously what's going on here? Am I seeing a dude summon swords from the ground? And apparently that hammer can just summon fire out of nowhere. Alright, we're gonna make him a friend. And he is now in blue armor. I must admit, it looks quite nice on him. Although that might just be a bias because I myself have blue. Anywho, don't kill the plug. We need him. We are going to use him to our advantage because we can use him and bunkers to hit switches. So, that is what we shall do. I must say, good thing Kai brought the backup controller. Although it is a little bit smaller than I'm used to, it works. It's a tiny controller! I have to call it out! Yes, it is. Also, hi Paula, thank you for joining us. Anywho, back to the game. Alright, so now we're forming a bridge, so we're just gonna skip that because we've seen that cutscene a million times over. Okay, these two are gonna bump into each other. Gonna bump back. Have that one run that way, and then have the blue one do the same thing. Alright. Let's get them both on the same page here, so that way we can just do this. Alright, we need to get the red one to go forward here. Because without the red one being at the forefront, it's going to make this a little bit more difficult. Okay, get the blue one on the stand. And we just bump this one onto here. And then there. Right, let's bump up. Hit the wall. And then hit yourself on the face. You can unlock that door. And then the one with the blue key can unlock the other door. Perfect. That's the power of friendship. Well, the power of teamwork, whichever you prefer, really. Alright, watermelon, oranges. This was one fruity little lane. And I mean it was filled with fruits, not... You know what I mean! Anywho, out through the door. And we continue on our merry way. Alright, at least the gate is open this time, because we already hit the electric switch. Which means you don't have to worry too much. Okay, get rid of that. Cut the puzzle piece and slice open the exploding blocks, which still perplexes me on how that works. So you just hit a block and then it just explodes the other ones? What is it, like a demolition type thing? It's the same thing with these little star switches. Like, how does hitting a switch make all these little blocks explode? Explain that to me, folks. It makes no sense. I don't know. It's just thinking about the logic of this world makes no gosh darn diddly dang sense. Regardless of the fact, we're swimming through a lot of the opposition. Right, there's our next goal, apparently. Even though it's kind of leading us up and around. At least we got a puzzle piece. And the one up. Even though we got like 61 of these things, I guess we're good for the final boss of this game. Whatever the heck it decides to be. Right, there's the door, but I wonder if there's any other hidden secrets apart from puzzle pieces. At least I got some melons. Internet, don't take that out of context. I meant the fruit. Paula, don't you take that out of context. I hear you giggling in the corner there. I hears you. Anywho, let's swim our way through all these dangerous waters. Bonkers, you want to hit that switch for me? I don't think he can. Yeah, no, I don't think he can. I think I need to have the hammer ability. Unless... Okay, you hit that, but... Oh, that drains the water! Okay, well that makes hitting this switch a lot easier. So, Bonkers, you want to hit that? Oh, thank you. Right. Down we go. Into the water. Into the door. And we hit the giant switch. Which means more than likely the end of the level is close by. We have opened an extra stage, and through the door we go again. You know, this game is just a lot of going through doors and solving very simple puzzles. Not a bad thing, mind you, just simple. Simplicity is sometimes the best way to go with things. Alright. Let's go this way. Actually, on the subject of Kirby, apparently there is a new Kirby game coming out that is, like, open world? I don't think that's been done before with a Kirby game, or at least like a mainline one, because I know that there was this game on the GameCube that was called like Kirby's Air Ride or something, and that had like an open world feature, but I don't think it's like the same thing. I think it's a little bit different. But no, has there been an open world Kirby game like to the scale of what this new one is? 'Cause I don't think there has been, and if there hasn't, it's gonna be something special. I don't know, I'd play it. Would you? Leave a comment below, let me know. Okay, so we need to open up this gate. Hit that switch, that's gonna create like an explosion thing, and then we get a puzzle piece, and then boom! I do love if they're not following you, like, the little allies. If they don't follow you, they just kinda get blasted in, like, a bolt of light. And that's the end of the level! Alright. And now we play the goal game. These buttons are kind of tiny, so hopefully we get it. And nope, second place. I mean, that's kind of fitting considering this is the Player 2 controller, so makes sense. Alright, we got a lot of food out of the deal, though. No complaints there. Alright. And the pink pieces fill up another random piece of a random board. Alright, so our extra stage is a boss stage. Actually, no, it's not. Okay, we do have a boss stage, though. So we have Extra Planet Alpha. Yes, I know there is more adventure to be found. But now we've got another flippin' boss stage. Seriously, why are there so many of these? Moving right along to Marine Moon to do yet another boss fight. I mean, I have no issue with it. I have no issue with challenge, but this is getting a bit ridiculous. Excuse me. Still, the fact that there's so many bosses has to tell me that we're getting close to an endgame here. Or at the very least, we're getting somewhere. Just the fact there's so many of them like, so soon. Like, every episode there's at least one boss. Have you noticed? Okay, I'm noticing some explosive blocks, so we're gonna have to swim very carefully. So my strategy is to swim downward, then hit the exploding blocks as we approach. Like, swim in the direction of the block and then hit it, so that way we can just hit them all. We get the rainbow piece, and then we get the cook ability, which honestly is just adorable, putting Kirby in a little chef's hat. Alright, so now we wait for a big group of enemies, and then we cook them. Or we wait till we're at the boss and we do some mad damage on it. Whatever comes first, as I take a bunch of hits. Alright, they're the pedestals, so that indicates that we are close to where we need to be. So I'm going to take a bit of a risk, and I'm going to take the cook ability into the battle with me. And I'm going to fight that way. Unless, of course, there's like a bunch of enemies just behind this door, and then I'm just going to use that. Whatever comes first. Alright, there's a Jamba Heart. And we are fighting... Oh! These two guys again? Well, now they're gold and silver. Goldon and Silvox. Metal heavies. Alright, well, let's wait for them to get into the area. And now we use the cook ability. Although now they're off screen, so I don't know if this is going to do any good. Well, it gave us some health. At the very least, my supports, my friends here are helping out with this battle. They're certainly doing some damage. Okay, this ain't helping at all. Alright, well, I think one of them got knocked out. Or at the very least, they're both on edge. No, regrettably, I should have taken like a sword or something. At least Dark Meta Knight is here to mitigate that part. Okay, let's grab some stars and let's attack and... Oh, that was useless. Okay, I got some star power. Quite literally. Well, I don't see... Oh, there he is. I hit the Silvox. Alright. You know, it'd be easier to hit these guys if they just hold the flip still. Okay, I got Beam. So at least I have something to use. Be good if they held still for 2 seconds. Okay, so they move when they're in the tower. Makes sense, I suppose. I mean, it is a shifting tower type thing, so I wouldn't expect them to hold still. Alright, we got the Silvox. That's one down. Now we gotta get the Goldoon. Alright, a few more hits and it's... Oh, it's done. So is that just the end of the level? Is that it? Oh! That is it. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic. I'm not gonna lie, that went a little bit shorter than I expected it to. I mean, no complaints, but that was a bit flippin' easy, even for my standards. Alright, and those are the pink puzzle pieces there. Well, that was quite easy. That leads us to our next planet, I suppose. Okay, well, that was something. I guess we'll call it a day and we'll do Extra Planet next episode, because I feel like I robbed you guys. Tune in next time as we do an Extra Planet. Why not? But till then, thank you all so very much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below. Let me know your favorite moments from this episode. Also, be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and make sure all notifications are turned on. That way you know when I am somehow getting these things shorter and shorter. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership and support is greatly appreciated. And of course, a very special thanks to the Tier 2 and Tier 3 Patreon supporters. Those being Jay Zolman, Wyme2021, Sebastian Canino, SonicStar21, Timid Recluse, Angelique De La Rouge, Grimmy Leon, Hitsiona Curanento, Princess Bunnybone, Anna Higgins, iShipIt88, Jizzy Bob 06, Jesse Alvarez, Mary Chlorfight, Nagi Oki, Panther475, Holly Wolf, D-Wolf1414, Brianna Unseo, Dorian Jean, Happy Haunts 999, Horizon Dreamer, Katie Honey Jade, Ruby the Wolf, Silverfox MC, and Zodiac Demiege. If you'd like to support the Patreon family, as well as get videos 24 hours in advance, exclusive Let's Plays, and a chance to choose a Let's Play for this channel, check the link in the description below to our Patreon. And with that said, this is Blueberry, and I will jam with you next time. See ya!